Cleveland Cavaliers and this Oklahoma City Thunder game yesterday. The Thunder won 129 to 122. I'm not gonna lie. That
Cavs
was
won.
the
You
first
said
game.
Thunder.
Oh, my bad. The Cavs won 129 to 122. Not gonna lie, that is the first game all year that felt like a finals atmosphere. That game actually lived up to the hype
Yeah, it
because
did.
it was a lot of good games this year. Like obviously Celtics and Thunder that kind of lived up to it, but then the Thunder kind of blew away and beat them by
Mm-hmm.
13. The Knicks and the Celtics opening night, two best teams in the East at that point. Celtics beat them by basically 50. This game led to the hype, bro. I was like, yes, if you don't love basketball and you ain't watching this game, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
But what
Yep.
were you thinking?
But,
What are your takes about this game?
well, first and foremost, the others. The others played well in this game. For the Cavs, Ty Jerome came in, had some good, some big shots. Um, Max Strus, he played really well for them. Who else came off the bench and played good for them? Karis LeVert had his moments in the game. What surprised me though is Donovan Mitchell, 3 for 16, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Cavs are the best team in the league right now, but they got fold written all on them. I don't see them. They can probably make the Eastern Conference Finals, but I don't see them making no finals. To be honest with you, I can see them getting bounced out the second round. They got fold written all on them. Because if we being honest, do you really trust any of them in the playoffs? Like Donovan Mitchell, he's made it to the second round and got bounced every single year. Darius Garland hasn't really shown you anything in the playoffs. Evan Mobley had a good playoffs against the Celtics, but that's because Jared Allen was hurt, so he had to play center. So it's like I don't really trust none of them in the playoffs. All of them are inconsistent in the playoffs and haven't really given me any confidence to pick them, to be honest. And then this was the biggest game of y'all season, and Donovan Mitchell, you go out there and shoot 3 for 16. Like, what are you doing? You are best player. This is the biggest game of the year. This is low-key a finals matchup, and you go out there and shoot 3 for 16. I can't have that, bro. We need better from you. Darius Garland stepped it up. I'm glad he stepped it up in the second half because they needed that. But if we being honest, bro, Luke Dort, that man needs to be on the all defensive team, bro. He been locking everybody up for the last couple of years, and he has not gotten his credit for real. So they got fold written all over them. That was a good game and they won, but they got fold written all on them, all over them.
Um, they won this game because of the bigs, because of Mobley and Jared Allen, and like you said, the others. Ty Jerome, who has been really good off the bench for them, had 15. Max Strus had 17. Donovan Mitchell definitely had a bad game. No, definitely. He did have a bad game. He saw my parlay. He had a bad game, but the Cavs have kind of been like this kind of all year. Not like Donovan Mitchell playing this bad, but he doesn't. We're not really relying. Obviously, you are our best player, and we're going to rely on you majority of the time. But with Mobley stepping up offensively, Jared Allen been playing good, and Darius Garland, like you just said last week, how Kenny Atkinson has unlocked Darius Garland. It's shown we kind of don't need Donovan Mitchell to always go off for 30 points. Let's say against a great team because everybody has elevated their play this year under Kenny Atkinson. The offense has just been so
Yeah, it
much
has.
better. And you're right. Donovan Mitchell played bad, and we do expect more from you. But at the same time, Donovan Mitchell, his stats wise, ain't been looking like nowhere near what he's done because they're an all-in team now. Darius Garland has played good. Mobley offensively played really good. Jared Allen gave me 25 and 11. Mobley 21 and 10. Getting 40-20 from my two bigs. That's what we expected. That's what we need against these good teams. So I'm not really. I'm obviously I'm upset because of my parlay, but Donovan Mitchell, him having this bad game, but obviously he's gonna have better games. But I expect him to play better. But we don't need to depend on Donovan Mitchell to always score 25 to 30 points all the time. If he scores 20, we know we can count on the other three to do something. This is a big four. They got 4
Yeah.
all-stars basically on their team. So
Now, like, don't get me wrong. Like, the reason why Jared Allen and Mobley did all that is because they were just going up against Hardenstein. I believe if Chet was there, because if Chet was there, they would have ran a too big lineup to match them. If Chet was there, I don't think Jared Allen and Mobley would have. They would have dominated us like they would have because Jared Allen was killing because they'll run a pick, he'll roll, and then he'll have a small guy switched on him. If Chet and Hardenstein is out there, it's gonna be a big on one of them at all times. At all times. So they wouldn't have be able to eat like that. And I understand, it's like what Gilbert said, when you're a great player and you're on a team with other great players, your numbers are gonna dip. And I get that, but my thing is with Donovan Mitchell, they all started off slow. Darius Garland wasn't really giving you anything to start the game for real, for real. I mean, Jared Allen and Mobley was, but for the most part, everybody else was cold. So as Donovan Mitchell, you gotta take over, bro. Like, I understand you're not gonna be giving me 30 every single night, but in one of the biggest games of the year, you need to show up. And he didn't. And granted, the others showed up. That's why they won. But like I said, just imagine if Chet was there. That would have been a whole different outcome. Jared Allen wouldn't have gave 25. And Mobley probably would have still gave you 20, but Jared Allen not giving you 25. That's low-key why they won. Because Jared Allen was keeping them afloat with the and ones and the putbacks and the rebound, everything that he was doing. He was really active in that game. But like I said, if Chet and Hardenstein was there, I don't think Jared Allen would have did all that.
we'll get into the Thunder side. Brandon Ingram for Patrick Williams, Zach LaVine. Hell no, I'm not doing that. LOL, LOL. There was 5 minutes left, and each team had 3 timeouts. You got me. That's cinema. Mobley is an all-star this season. If not, I'm going to ride. No cap, he is. Now on the Thunder side, I know they lost, and I'm never a guy on moral victories. And I know we're in January. I'm picking the Thunder to damn near go to the finals. Bruh, they went up against basically the biggest team in the NBA. Basically got 2 7-footers. Probably the best, obviously, arguably one of the best backcourts in the NBA. You lost by 7. That's cool or whatever. But you don't have Chet Holmgren, probably one of the best rim protectors or best defenders in the league, and Alex Caruso, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. And they were in the game. Shea was killing. Shea was doing everything he could. The thing was, they was fouling so damn much. Shea had 5 fouls. Hardenstein had 5 fouls. And Hardenstein's only your only big, really. Then you
Big.
got to play Jalen
Yeah.
Williams. And it's like, he ain't really all that. Obviously not J-Dub, but Jalen Williams really ain't all that. J-Dub had a good offensive game.
Yeah.
But and the thing is, they really, like, if you look at it, they really didn't even really beat them on the rebounds, if we're being honest. They only out-rebounded them by 2. If you want to say the difference in the game was, you could probably say the threes and the
What
free
was the free
throws.
throws? Yeah,
20 to 27, and the Thunder shot 15 from 17. If you want to say that, that's cool. And the threes, Thunder shot 35, 11 for 31, and the Cavs shot 15 for 36, 41. So you can say that's the difference, but that game was close
The
throughout.
entire game. Yeah, the entire game. Yeah.
And this game lived up to the hype. But the Thunder, they are clearly the best team in the West. They clearly the best team. And I still probably would. I know I had the Cavs number 1, but that was only because they beat the Thunder. But honestly, I'll probably still say the Thunder the best team in the NBA.
Yeah, bro. Like you said, with Caruso being hurt and Chet being hurt, just imagine them fully healthy. And if them fully healthy, I don't think the Cavs would have won that game if they were fully healthy. Because now you got somebody that you could put on Darius. Don't get me wrong, J-Dub is a great defender. He's a really good defender, but you putting Caruso on Darius Garland is different because Caruso can stick with him. I'm not saying J-Dub can't, but J-Dub's bigger and his lateral movement isn't as quick as Alex Caruso's is. So now you got somebody else that can potentially slow Darius Garland down. So if Caruso was out there, you already slowed Donovan Mitchell down with Luke Dort on him. And now you got Alex Caruso on Darius Garland slowing him down. Where's that offense going to come from? Mobley and Jared Allen going to have to save y'all the whole game. But if Chet and Hardenstein is there, they're not going to really do nothing either.
If
So
Chet
it's
was
like,
there, they win.
Yes, if Chet was there, they won.
Is
Yes,
it still a
they
close
won.
game or they win by double digits? I think it's still a close game, but I would probably pick Thunder if Chet was there.
I say it was reversed. I say the Thunder will win by 7. The Thunder would have won by like 7.
Bro, Hardenstein is really good. I
He
keep
is.
saying it. He's really
He
good,
is.
bro.
He is.
And the
And
thing is,
nobody saw this. Nobody saw this
the Thunder saw it.
until he was with the Knicks. Until he was with the Knicks. Once he showed us what he did with the Knicks, that's when everybody's,
Hey,
he's really good.
Lou Dort had Donovan Mitchell in the torture chamber, bro. He had him in the torture chamber.
I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Had that man locked up.
He was
boy.
struggling. He was really struggling, bro. And maybe if he has a better game, they probably win by double digits, but don't matter. You guys still won, but this game was really good. And like I said, this game lived up to the hype. This was one of the games that actually lived up to the hype. I want to see what the ratings was for this game whenever they come out. They could probably come out with the ratings, like how many people viewed this game. But you don't see this often with a team on a 10-game winning streak and a team on a 15-game winning streak face off this late in the year. I have a picture. Do I have it still? I do. It says the Cavs are on pace to win 73 games. The Warriors at this time last year were 34-2, which is crazy. You only lose 2 games. The Cavs are 32-4.
I don't think they can do it. They're not gonna pull that out, bro. They're not gonna pull that out.
But it's still cool to see that they are on pace to win basically 7. They're gonna win 60 games. That's gonna happen. They're gonna win 60.
Yeah, they're gonna win 60.
70, but this Cavs team is different. I did not expect it. I thought they would still be a good team, but just not be able to beat the.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna be me. I thought they was gonna be like 4 or 5.
I thought they would be 4 because I picked Philly, New York, and Boston over them. I just thought they were never better than those guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think they were gonna be this. No way! You asked me this summer, there was no way I thought they would be this. Yeah. But the Thunder and the Thunder and the Cavs lived up to the hype. I'm glad people was able to watch this game, and probably people have a different tone about the NBA, and people will see like the regular season. You take the regular season serious because they took it serious, and it was a good game. So that is it for our analysis on the Thunder and the Cavaliers, the game of the year.